Why would you want to complicate your life with cryptocurrency and stocks and shares? I get all of the weird and wonderful dreams that brokers will portray in their markets. I get that. You'll always find the backbone being property, and that's always been the case.
Why are people investing in property as opposed to crypto or stocks and shares?
If you looked at any investor that's high net worth or any investor that's got sizable portfolios in property, they will always have investments in stocks and shares. They will always have the investments into speculative cryptocurrencies, etc., etc. They'd be silly not to, really. But if you look at anybody who's got a sizable business that's generating passive income, you'll always find the backbone being property, and that's always been the case. First and foremost, why wouldn't you invest in property? If you've got 25,000, being able to leverage that 25,000 in the stock market is hard enough in itself. Being able to leverage that 25,000 in the cryptocurrency market is hard in itself. Whereas you can take 25,000, you can buy a tangible asset that's bricks and mortar, UK bricks and mortar, that's generating you with a yield every single month. The analysis is very straightforward in comparison to the likes of crypto. You've always got a tangible asset to fall back on. The peaks and troughs in the stock market and cryptocurrency markets are significantly higher. It's a lot more illiquid. So it's a case of, well, you could get wiped out pretty quick. You are massively exposed to massive fundamentals in markets that you've got no control over. If you are an investor and you're looking at property in general, if you can buy an asset that someone needs, they're always going to need, and you can generate yourself a passive income from that, plus you can leverage massively on any position that you're taking, it becomes more of a, well, why wouldn't you? Why would you want to complicate your life with cryptocurrency and stocks and shares? I get all of the weird and wonderful dreams that brokers will portray in their markets. I get that. But the beauty of property is you're not going to get more stability. You're not going to get more longevity. And you're not going to be able to put an analysis based on the next 5 to 10 to 20 years. You're never going to be able to do that with stocks and shares or crypto. With property, and a very famous saying from Sir Winston Churchill, the further you look into the past, the better you can tell what's going to be happening in the future. And if we look at the past and we look at what's happened with property in comparison to stocks and shares and in comparison to cryptocurrency, it's an absolute no-brainer. And the more that I can make that clear to investors and clients, I think the better they'll do.